Let's talk about what is your favorite ORM which you want to use with the Nest.js. I mean, for me, I use Prisma and TypeORM a lot. TypeORM is like matured, TypeScript heavy, and I'm using TypeORM since last I think 7 to 8 years. TypeORM is good enough. Miko ORM is a kind of relevant to TypeORM, but when you get the advantage of one, you don't want to try another. Prisma is something which is good because it provides a Prisma client. Migrations are cleaner, and after TypeORM, Prisma is something which I want to I want to work on. I mean, I am already working on, but let's say if I have a choice, Prisma or TypeORM, I will go with the Prisma. Traditional project, I will just always use TypeORM. So these are like the different ORMs. I already have a specific playlist covering all these things. TypeORM supports all these different databases. MongoDB, I think recently has been added. Prisma, all SQL or no SQL. I mean, mostly all the microservices production ready are using PostgreSQL. Mongoose, MongoDB, SQLize, Postgres, MySQL, SQLite. Drizzle is a custom provider. So these are the different ORMs which you can use with the Nest.js or any Node.js API backend. I like TypeORM because of their pattern, like you inject the repository and then start using that repository in your services. Integration is very easy. Npm install NestJS TypeORM is a integration library. So the beautiful thing about NestJS is it doesn't leave you hanging. It gives you the library NestJS TypeORM, NestJS SQLize, NestJS MongoDB, I mean, for everything there is a library in their ecosystem. They are provided NestJS Swagger, all the third-party libraries. Apart from NestJS Core, Common, and Platform Express, they built it so that your life can be more comfortable using this framework. So you just need to add a TypeORM and then Postgres. PG is a Postgres library. And after this, you just need to initialize the TypeORM module. So TypeORM module is a third-party module. We are not writing it, so we need to know how to use it. And it's a dynamic module. You can use TypeORM module.for root. Now what it needs the database configuration details. What are the details? Okay, type, host, port, username, password, all the entities, because we are writing a ORM on object relational mapping. So I need to provide all the classes of the ORM and synchronize true and false. That means, I mean, we should not turn it on the production, but for development, your entities will get converted into database directly. Entities are classes. They are also using decorators. I mean, I love this fashion because I come from a Java background, ORM, Hibernate, Spring. There we are using these annotations for entity, for primary column, for each and every type of column. So if you are from a Java background and you are going into NestJS, then it's like a paradise, right? You find things similar. And because it's a mature framework, enterprise are using it. It's not like quick and simple. Yes, you need to learn things. And then you can just use the ORM repositories like this to interface with the database. Plain and simple. Prisma integration is also simple. I mean, it's not like I'm just covering these theoretically. We are going to have a demos. There is a particular module covering all those things. Prisma service. The only important thing about the Prisma is Prisma provide a Prisma client. Using Prisma client, you can connect and you can use what I shall say is you just define a Prisma schema. Prisma client generates all the entity classes. You don't need to write any classes, and then you can just use Prisma client dot entity user dot all the operations are available. This is only to connect to the database and disconnect. These are the lifecycle methods which are available in the any service. Implements on module init and on module destroy. So when the service get initialized, it will connect, and it will destroy the connection. So to use this, just inject the Prisma service, Prisma module, that's it. You don't need to do TypeORM module.for root and all, because Prisma client already know the database connections and all using Prisma schema file, right? And simply NestJS Mongoose is there, NestJS SQLize is there. All these database integrations are there. Drizzle ORM, another ORM, good with the TypeScript. You can just create a client and then you can start using this. There also you are specifying schema. So all the ORMs are using three things: how to write entity, how to do migration, how to do seed, how to connect to database, and how to define the entity models.